Hello! Now you should be able to hear me. Thank you all for joining me for Dantian Energy Presents numero 34. It is an honor and pleasure to have you here with me today, and this time, or in any time, we meet together to honor the present moment. Each Dantian Energy Presents consists of a brief warm-up and introduction, then a topic of discussion, finally some meditation, and then some parting wisdom. So let's go ahead and get started with the tune in and tune up, which is any form of expressive movement you may like. And it doesn't seem like you have audio. Let's see if we can get it. Nope, no audio. So it's going to be any form of expressive movement you may like while we introduce today's topic, which is hot. May I allow hot? May I appreciate hot? And finally, may I let go of hot? Lovely. And now for some stillness or a moment to set an intention for your practice. And a intention may be a dedication or a purpose for your practice. And we seal in this intention with a deep breath in, long breath out. And now may I offer this perhaps valuable reminder: the real meditation is how you live your life. Some words by John Kabat-Zinn. Hot. What is hot? Well, one way to define hot, or when we say hot, we mean a high degree of heat or temperature. So one possible definition of hot is a high degree of heat or temperature, really particularly a high degree of something. Another way to define hot is pungent spices, anything that kind of leaves that burning sensation, perhaps in your mouth, or it could be in your eyeballs or anywhere. And lastly, if something is hot, it could also be using it descriptively, saying it is effective or successful. We hear this a lot in sports and things like that, like, oh, you're doing so hot, you're on a hot streak. So why do we care about hot? Well, for one, it is probably one of the most prominent dualisms in our reality. Right? We have night and day and black and white and all those kind of things, but hot and cold seems to be, one of the main ones as well. So when we start to kind of examine our relationship and the relationships between hot and cold and what they all mean, start to disassemble dualisms themselves. And secondly, describing something or, utilizing the aspects of heat can provide information. We can, if I say that this teapot is hot, hopefully, that means to not grab it. But, who really knows? How do we explore heat and hotness? Well, one great way would be meditation. And by that I mean seeing life as it is. So if we make an effort and an attempt to see life as it truly is in the present moment, we can start to perhaps gain experiences and learning opportunities in regards to heat. And another great way is practice. One thing that's coming to mind right now is a cold shower. Try it. We went hundreds and maybe thousands of years taking cold baths and all that kind of stuff. Now imagine it. How does your body react and respond to something so tepid in temperature? Something to think about. Do not wait to strike till the iron is hot, but make it hot by striking. An interesting concept there, Mr. William Butler Yeats. Hot. So let's go ahead and begin our meditative portion. Find yourself in a comfortable meditative position, whatever that means for you. Your position or posture of meditation may be the object of your meditation. And we'll first begin by seeing the world around us, paying attention to our visual fields, allowing anything that is arising in the world around us. Next, tuning into our auditory fields, hearing the sounds of our reality, near and far, tuning in, hearing the sounds. And next, paying attention to our sense of touch, perhaps the feel of the fabric on our skin, or our points of contact below us. If we're floating naked through space, then perhaps whatever we are touching in that regard. And next, smelling the smells of our reality. How many different smells can we possibly smell? And lastly, tasting the tastes of our reality. Allowing, accepting, and appreciating whatever we're tasting in this very moment. And feeling our sense of orientation in space, our proprioception. We'll begin turning inward to our inner sense. And now may be a good opportunity to gently close your eyes, or perhaps a gentle, fixed gaze. And we'll first begin with the foundation of our practice, the breath. Simply experiencing the experience of the breath. Allowing the sensations of our body breathing. Perhaps first noting wherever we feel the breath the most. And then continuing to expand our awareness to the totality of breath. The in breath, the out breath. Perhaps a moment of stillness. Feeling the wholeness of breath from our head to our chest, all the way down into our deep, gentle belly breathing. Good. Let us now introduce into conscious awareness hot for you. There is no right hot or wrong hot, simply bringing hot into conscious awareness in any way. Good. And now returning conscious awareness to the breath, reminding ourselves that the breath is an anchor we can return to at any point throughout our day. And continuing to expand our conscious awareness from our breath to throughout our bodies, feeling the physical sensations of our body, perhaps starting with our heads and scanning downwards through our scalp, perhaps rolling down our face and our eye and our cheeks and our jaws, releasing any obvious tension there, wrapping around to the back of our head and rolling down our neck into our shoulders, down through our arms and elbows, all the way down to the hands and fingers, and back up the arms all the way to the shoulders, tuning into our upper back, our chest, mid back, lower back and belly, feeling our pelvis and points of contact through our legs, knees, shins, ankles, feet and toes, feeling the wholeness of our body from our head to our toes as much as we are able. And if further any areas of particular sensation or difficulty, turning towards those experiences now with an allowance and acceptance and appreciation for them as they are. And now, perhaps paying attention to anywhere in the body we may be feeling nothing at all. Good. We'll continue to expand our conscious awareness from our physical feelings of our body to all the feelings of our complexity of human experience, all the emotions, perspectives, any and all things we may be feeling in this very moment. Identifying, noting, and turning towards with an appreciation and acceptance and allowance for anything we may be feeling in this very moment. Good. And now, I would like you to reintroduce into your conscious awareness hot. And this time, I would like you to feel hot. Feel hot for you. Feel too hot, feel through hot, feel hot on you, feel hot to hot. Any and all ways you may feel hot. Good. And let us take a moment to recognize how our feelings have changed from one moment to the next, and how that has influenced and changed our conscious reality. Good. And we'll next begin engaging the mind, greeting the mind as a good friend. Hello, mind. Observing mind, characteristics of the mind, any weight of mind, characteristics of mind, speed of mind, volume of mind, weightiness of mind, directions of mind, any and all characteristics of mind you may observe. How do we observe mind? And now, using mind, I would like you to bring to mind, in the greatest detail possible, hot. Any and all details of hot. Visualizing hot in any way, all the bits of hot, all the surroundings of hot, all the pieces and parts, any and all details of hot you may imagine now. And we may start with that detailed hot and begin to expand hot from that singular hot to any and all hot in the universe. All of the infinite, interconnected, hot heat in the universe, yet unified under its own one nature of being hot heat. And just as we have brought hot and heat to conscious awareness a few times, let us now let hot fade to nothing. Hot to nothing. Nothing. And we'll begin to wrap up our practice with a loving kindness practice. Let's first begin by bringing an object to conscious awareness. We use an object to warm up our loving kindness engines. And as we offer love and kindness to this object, let us remind ourselves that love and kindness is any way, shape, or form. Love and kindness is a personal practice for you. So speaking of you, let us bring you to conscious awareness and shower yourself inside and out with loving kindness. Good. And now, bring into conscious awareness someone who has helped you recently, offering them loving kindness. Beautiful. And now bring to conscious awareness an individual or situation in which you know is having difficulty or challenge, and offering love and kindness. And now, bring to conscious awareness a individual or situation in which you connect with very deeply, very profoundly, and offering love and kindness. And finally, posing a challenge, bring into conscious awareness an individual who has positively influenced your life, using this as an opportunity to build gratitude and appreciation by offering them love and kindness. Good. And as we begin to conclude this practice, let us remind ourselves to turn towards reality with an allowance, an acceptance, and appreciation in an effort to see life as it is. And as we gently return our conscious awareness to our surroundings, in our environments, in our rooms, in our bodies, and our breath, perhaps finding some gentle movement, let us thank ourselves for taking the time to honor ourselves in the present moment. Lovely. And now, for some parting wisdom. Monk asked Bosu, "What is Buddha?" Bosu said, "The mind is not Buddha." This koan goes a little bit further with Mumamon's comment, "If anyone understands this, then he is a graduate of Zen. If you meet a fencing master on the road, you may give him your sword. If you meet him a poet, then you may offer him a poem. When you meet others, say only part of what you intend. Never give the whole thing at once. Lovely. So thank you all for joining me for Dantian Energy Presents. It is an honor and pleasure, as always. We meet weeknights, 7:30. If you got anything out of this, think about liking, commenting, sharing this video. Anything you do helps me and us achieve our goal of connecting with as many people as humanly possible. So literally, anything and everything you do towards that helps with this goal. What a beautiful opportunity for us to share. So thank you all. Best ventures, much love, and appreciation as always. Take it easy. All the best. Until next time. Adios.